Right.
We can still talk to them. I think we should.
Them.
Yeah.
Them. You are them.
The Sherpas.
The Sherpas.
I'm gonna address the Sherpas.
I am feeling the love. Oh my God, am I feeling the love? The jittery inside of my body is the love coming in loud and strong. So what has it been like? It's been one really fantastical ride so far. It right. I mean, you're the Sherpa
crazy.
that's on top, right next
Sherpa
to me.
on the scene.
Yes.
I mean, just within like the past 3 days, we've seen Mom like at her lowest low and like her highest high. So,
and everything in between.
Yeah, and everything in between too.
Where do we begin? Where do we begin at the beginning?
Yeah, we begin at the beginning. The first week when we got here.
The first one when we got here, and Barb and the boys were here, and it was the beginning of chemo. And chemo came every day at 9 o'clock ish. It's clockwork, and this Moffitt is fantastic, and the people here have been absolutely really fantastic. So I had chemo for 4 days, and chemo basically is I have a port. I would love to actually show you. Oh, kind of ish. Yeah, oh, there it is.
Are you gonna
right
pull out the
here.
tassels?
No, can't. I'm hooked up. Anyways, so I would get the chemo. Then it becomes the numbers game. How much it's dropping in numbers.
But I mean, for the first week that she was here, her numbers were really just staying steady. The first week, it was like a hotel. You weren't sick at all. You were just taking crazy hospital drugs and tripping out.
Yeah. Exactly.
It wasn't really until her birthday when she could actually start feeling the effects of everything that was going on.
Mm-hmm. And what a freaking birthday I had. The birthday started. Everything is numbers here, and it's on the board. It started. And there are these tiny little bags, and there are 5 of them because Anastasia actually collected 6.6 million
stem cells.
These were put into little bags that were saved, and then they came and
delivered by Jorge.
That's right. Jorge was delivering them by literally
he had
special
to
deliver.
Run like all the way across the cancer center to go pick up these bags and then deliver them.
And then deliver them as they were thawing out. That's right, man. It seems like it's been forever after this. Yeah, since then. And as it's still going in, they're actually timing the exact minute that they're going in and the exact minute they're going out. And they kept on saying, "You're taking it really fantastic. It's going in. Each one, okay, great. I'm still feeling great." So that was day 0, my rebirth day. On day 1,
so around her birthday, she started feeling a little sleepy. Like pretty much every day before the bad day, because there was the bad day. Like Mom would just kind of like, we would wake up, Stas or I would be here. We'd have like a really nice morning, and then we'd like put on some TV, and Mom would kind of like fall asleep. She'd fall asleep a little bit, and then she'd wake up, and we'd do something like make cranes or decorate the room more, and like that was kind of like the normal routine. And then like around dinner we would do our laps, eat dinner, and then take a shower, and then it'd be bedtime.
Mm-hmm. So that.
But then that was how it was going until the bad day.
And then it's the bad day. Bad day. And the bad day, scientifically, Hunter, please take this over, because scientifically I know, but I can't explain it properly and quickly.
Yeah, because she, like, around, this is when, like, her counts, like, it really started falling. What, like, I think your whites were at 3 or 4 that day? So, like, they're already down from, like, 17 to 4. But what really affects her was her sodium, because, and also that day she had her POSI. And the POSI is, like, the chemo that gets rid of, that. It's, like, the second phase of chemo that gets rid of like all the cells that they don't want from Stas's stem cells that might like hurt Mom, like her T cells and like the ones
excited
that, like,
T cells.
Yeah, the ones that could like attack Mom and give her graft versus host. And that day, Mom was like super sleepy. Like I spent the night that night, and I just woke up and like Mom was just kind of like in and out of sleep, and like I put on some TV. We were just like we would talk a little bit, but like Mom just seemed like super out of it, and that was because of her sodium levels.
And also, don't forget that I was flirting with fever.
Yeah.
Never really high, never really like super high. I would just flirt, and then
she like kind of stabilized like at the end of the day around 105. Or no, sorry, 100.5.
Right.
Like she had been, I think you started the day at like 99 point something.
Yes.
And like that's when they were like, or something.
Okay.
And then also you had like a really hard resting heart rate. Like there was like one point where like she was just laying in bed and like Stas and I were like just like kissing her on the forehead and she was at like 120.
Right.
So like it was crazy. And then also she didn't want to eat. Like since she had to get her sodium levels up, like we got her some like chicken broth and she just like didn't want to eat it. We got her rice and she was literally like a baby. Like Stas and I were like Mom, you need to eat your rice, and she was like, no, I don't want to eat my rice. It was ridiculous. But like that was the bad day, and like it was just a lot of things were going wrong. But the nurses here like really saved her. Because there was a point at night when her sodium levels dropped to
Josh.
Yeah, Josh here saved her because her sodium levels dropped to like 127, and they were kind of like they weren't really going up, no matter like the salt that she was eating. And so they were talking about putting her on like what is it? I think it was like 3% saline, or 3% sodium saline, or 3% salt saline, and they can only administer that in the ICU. And so they were talking and they were saying like, yeah, we need to bring her to the ICU. And what we didn't realize is that if Mom goes to the ICU, all of this, everything in the room needs to get taken down.
Yes.
Because that's protocol.
So there's a reason why this is just all here and it's so beautiful, is because everybody loved to come into this room and they didn't want to lose the room. But anyway, so that it was a crazy day. It was a crazy day.
And then the next day was amazing. She broke the fever.
Broke the fever, and then the day after that, I had an amazing, really fantastic dream. But the most memorable moment was being kissed by my dad and knowing that he's okay. I know he's there. I know he's okay. But it was the first time that it's actually, I know he was here physically. I felt him kiss my nose, and it was really the moment I said everything's going to be okay. And then since then, I've become really, really wiry after the dream experience. And we've had conversations, and the laughter is the best medicine is true, and we have laughed a lot. Right?
We have laughed a lot. Yeah, Mom's been like insanely wired after the dreams that she's had.
Yes. And but I wanted to let all of my Sherpas know, and I know that you have been worried, that I'm okay. And now we have
hey, perfect timing.
The next part of this their journey. The next
Stas
part.
And Gabby just walked in.
Oh, that's Stasia here, yeah.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Ah.
And who knows what's to come, but right now I'm okay, and I love you all.
See you guys in the next one.
Whoop, whoop.